Hey students, this is Mr. Anderson. I'm going to show you how to draw the assignment P4-17. It is also used in Chapter 8. Let me figure out which one it is as I leaf through my book. Let's see. And it is P8-13. Okay? So, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a video showing how to draw it, and I'm going to close that video out, and then I'm going to open the video again, and then I'll show you how to dimension it properly, okay? Because right now you just need to know how to draw it properly, and then when you get to Chapter 8, after reading Chapter 7, it has all the rules for dimensioning, and if you read that, you'll understand why I'm doing things the way I do them, okay? So, first thing we're going to do is set our limits. So we type in the word limits, and we're going to say specify a lower left corner, so it's going to be 0, 0. And then the upper right corner, of course it defaults to an inch setup, which is 12 by 9, 12, 9. But with the size of this thing, it's 450 long and 250 wide. So I'm just going to pull a 1200, 1200. Okay, and then we're going to hit the letters Z, enter, E, enter. So that's zoom extents. Okay, so and then see, there's our green line and our red line, and that's our axis right there. So down here would be 0, 0. So let's see, what I want to do next is get into my object line, and I'm just going to start right about here, and I'm going to, well, before I do that, I want to do, let's see, so that's going to be 225. Actually, it's going to be 200. Huh, and it's right on that line. So I need to bring this up some. My bad. Bring it up to right about there. I hate writing the line, the axis line. So my next line is going to be 225. My next line going down is going to be 25. My next line is going to be, well, 450. Not 450, 225 again. Okay, so now I can go up 5. Oh, I'm sorry, 50. Going up 50. Now I'm going to stop at this point, and then I'm going to draw a line here going 150, and then I'm going down right to there. Now I'm going to offset this line right here 100. And go that way, and then I'm going to extend that line to the top line. That's the little wedge right there. Okay? Now, let's go in here, and we're going to go into hidden line, and we're going to make our line from here to there. Now, the next thing we're going to do, can't do anything else until we get the circles up in the top view, okay? So we're going to work on the top view. So I'm going to hover over top of that line, go straight up. It gives me the little green dash line. And I'm going to go 450. I need to get out of that line type. Well, I can change it here in just a moment. Then 250, then 450, then C for close. So now I can do this and object. Okay, and now I'm going to change back to object. Now I need to offset. Let's see. Okay, 225. That line there. And then offset 50. And then offset 325. And offset 50. Okay, this is where we're going to use our fillet command. And then I hit enter and hit it again and enter and hit it again. So that's that little wedge knockout bite that's missing. And then we're going to offset 100 right there. And we're going to extend that to there. And now we're going to trim. And now I'm going to select those and make those hidden lines. Okay? Because that's the little doodads in the bottom here. Now, I can bring a line straight up for there and trim that. Excuse me. Next, we're going to lay out where the holes are going to go. So the first one is in 50 each way. So I'm just going to go offset 50. So there's where a hole is going to be. And then the next one is in 125. And 225. Okay. So the first hole center diameter is going to be 50. So we select there, we type in 50, there we go. Going to go back up, center diameter, this one's going to be 25. Now we can select those lines and just delete them. Now I'm going to go into, well, not yet. Bad idea. So I'm going to draw a line, but it's going to be a hidden line. And I'm going to come off of the edge of this, okay, that quadrant. Make sure you've got your O-snap settings turned on. Trying to snap to that. My computer is, well, don't say anything, but I may need to be getting a new one soon. So now I'm going to copy. Come on now. There. And let me zoom in here. Gosh. Yeah, it's running kind of slow. There we go. There we go. So now we just go in here extend there and there. And then if I select this and go to trim, it will trim everything on this side of the line. So I don't have to go up into this and trim these guys. Okay? So that's done. All right. Next, we're going to draw the side view. Okay? So I'm going to take a line. I'm just going to use the 0 line. And I'm going, oops. Helps if I select line. Okay, so now we're going to go up at 45 degrees. I'm going to make sure it's 45, so I'm going to hit Tab, type in 45, because 46 will throw everything off, so will 44. And now I'm going to draw some lines just past the line here. So I'm going to hit Copy. There, and this is why I waited to put the center marks inside the circles, because it'll want to clip, it'll want to snap to the ends of the center lines or the center marks before it wants to let you select the edge. So, and one more line for right here, and then I'm going to come down here. Just like that. Now, I'm going to select this line, this line, this line, and this line, and I'm going to make those hidden lines. Now, this line will be a partial hidden line, but I'm going to go ahead and make it all hidden line because I can always go back in and doctor it up. Okay? We select mirror command, click there and there, hit enter, and now we go to extend and we just do this. We just draw lines because we're extending it with each pass. Okay, so now we're going to go into trim. Just like that. Now, let's see, this, yeah, I'm going to take that, trim that out, and I'm going to, I should have been using object lines. Make a line there and trim that. Okay. I'm going to use the fillet command and do this because all of that needs to go away because that's our little bite right there. And if we go to trim here, we can take care of that. And then we want to take care of these because these don't extend all the way past that hidden line in the back. Okay. Let's see. And that can go away. And there we have it. There's our front view. I'm sorry, our side view. Now, we have to make it pretty. Okay, so that means we're going to go into the center line layer. We're going to go into annotate. We're going to select center mark and select those two. There they are. And then we're going to select center line. Now, the thing is, the center line command is basically it's set up for inch. The extension is set up for inches. Okay. Oh, and that, yeah, that's correct, because this just hid that. So notice how that hides my white line, my visible line. So this needs to be moved to that spot right there, because you don't want to have lines over top of other lines. Okay. So what we're going to do next, I'm going to show you here, and let's unlock. We're going to make this quarter scale. Look at that. Holy moly. Now, one thing I want you guys to do when you submit work is turn off the grid in the title block, because it makes it kind of hard to see things. Now, the other thing that we're going to need to do, we're going to need to bring this up some. That should work. We might have to bring the top view down a little bit, but I'm going to lock this in place, okay? Because we're going to have drawings, we're going to have lines underneath, because there's no good place to put the lines or the dimensions up here. Now, one of the first things we're going to do is adjust the LTS, line type scale. LTS, enter. We're going to make this about a 14. And notice how the hidden lines pop, okay? Next, we need to extend these guys so that you can see that they are not just a part of the object. So we're going to select those four. We're going to go into Quick Properties, where it says 0.12. Since this is going to be a 1:4 scale drawing or quarter scale drawing, we need to increase the length by a factor of 4. Now, this is a metric drawing, so it would be a 3 millimeters extension past the object line, okay? Well, in this case, it's going to be 12, a full 12, not a 0.12. And now, when I hop in there, see there? Now this one, we need to doctor up a hair. So we go into Quick Properties and we figure out which one needs to be, okay, it's not that one. That one needs to remain 12. So the top one, the start extension, will need to be 0. Okay, because we do not want to hide any portion of these visible lines. Okay. Let's see. What's next? Oh, these guys. We need to do those right there. Quick Properties. Everywhere where it says 0.12, make it a full 12. And there you have it. You've got something to dimension to. Okay. So this is the end of this video. Watch the second one to figure out how to scale it properly. And, leave me some feedback on how it did. If you think it looks good, or if this video is utter trash, I want you to be nice, but I also want you to be honest. Okay? So this would be 1:4, and this would be P4-17. And no, it's not the 30th of March 2020. Let's see. I want to do update. I just need to type in update field. There's update field right there. And select, enter, and there's today, 11 December. 2022. Alrighty? So, let me know if this is helpful, if it's terrible, if you're bored, you know, what the heck. But hopefully this will clear some things. I've had several people turn this in, and it just looked terrible, and I don't know if it's because the instructions in the book are not all that great, or if this, you know, I'm hoping this will help. Okay? So, good luck to you. Take care. Bye-bye.